Yo! We set up doing Instagram tonight along with YouTube. Let's see. As of right now, it says pause due to poor connection. So we'll see. Oh, we're live. Maybe not. We'll see if... I don't know if Instagram is going to be cooperating. We'll see. Either way, I'm going to play a song right off the bat. We'll let some people get in. But thank you for tuning in. Thank you, thank you. This is called The Only Thing Missing. All originals tonight. All original songs. We'll get back to some covers next week. But yeah, some people have asked for all originals, and I like the idea, so here it is. This is The Only Thing Missing. Yeah, I've been daydreaming, throwing my ball straight through the door 'cause my head's reeling, yeah. It's hard to focus when I know what we got in store, 'cause I've been planning this all week, yeah. Too excited, getting no sleep, so I'll just wait for you to call me, 'cause I'm ready to go. I got my head on straight and my boots laced up. I got my bills all paid and some gas in my truck. I got a dirt road waiting just to kick up some dust. Got a bottle full of bourbon with a couple of cups. I got a heart full of loving just waiting to go, and a couple slow songs for the radio. I got a sky full of stars with some wishing to do, but the only thing missing is you. I'm right outside. I may have been speeding just a little bit to get right. You're dry. It's just been one of those weeks, so I couldn't really help it. But we've been planning this all week. Too excited, getting no sleep, and I got everything that we need. So I'm ready to go. I got my head on straight and my boots laced up. I got my bills all paid and some gas in my truck. I got a dirt road waiting just to kick up some dust. Got a bottle full of bourbon with a couple of cups. I got a heart full of loving just waiting to go, and a couple slow songs for the radio. I got a sky full of stars with some wishing to do, but the only thing missing is you. The only thing missing is you. Yeah. Come on. There's not a cloud in the sky. I got some wood for a fire and a blanket just right for the two of us. An old guitar I can play until the moon falls away. This alone ain't enough. I got my head on straight and my boots laced up. I got my bills all paid and some gas in my truck. I got a dirt road waiting just to kick up some dust. I got a bottle full of bourbon with a couple of cups. I got a heart full of loving just waiting to go, and a couple slow songs for the radio. I got a sky full of stars with some wishing to do, but the only thing missing is you. The only thing missing is you. Yeah. There it is. I don't know what's going on with Instagram. I'm gonna try restarting it. It keeps telling me poor connection, but let's see. I don't want to share that live. That was atrocious. You guys get a full-on behind-the-scenes look. I hate to be in your face right now. Let's see. You know, the people that say Instagram stinks, they might be onto something. I don't really know what's happening. But how's everybody doing? Happy Wednesday. Thank you guys for being here. All originals tonight, like I said. Let's try Instagram one more time. And if not, it's just going to be a YouTube thing. But anyways. Yeah, thank you. I got an announcement, but I'm going to wait a little bit longer. They've given me too much power. By they, I mean me. So I'm going to make you hang on just a little bit. Only after one more song, so you guys are good. Let's see. Whoever's watching Both. I think we got some people watching both. Let me know on YouTube like how Instagram is. Is it pausing every 5 seconds? Because if so, I'm just gonna call it over there so I can focus on old YouTube-y here. Yeah, it's lagging. All right, sorry Instagram. Everyone tell your friends to go to YouTube. If they were watching on Instagram, tell them go to YouTube. That's where the real homies hang. Anyways, that's enough of that. All right. I did say, well, I didn't say, but I figure I can talk about some songs here. If you guys have any questions about them, how they came about, I'll try, if I remember, I'll let you know. Oh, I was so confused. All I saw was Gail's happy birthday to your dad, and I was like, I don't know what he told you, but he lied. His birthday's not today. But happy birthday to Diane's dad. That's what I'm talking about. Happy 83rd birthday. Yeah, the only thing missing, though, it all really originated with just having fun one day. And then I have a really old voice memo recording of like, I don't remember how it went, but it was along the same lines of like hat on straight, and because I always wear a baseball hat, in this case a beanie, but you know. So I always liked that idea, so it just came. This is how most songs start, just vibing. I got my hat on straight and my boots laced up, and then you just kind of fill in the blanks. And the gas in the truck, and the bills paid are like in a different spot, but you end up smushing it all together. But once I started listing all the things, and I didn't know where it was going, but like I had all these things, right? I got my hat on straight, my boots laced up, my bills all paid, there's gas in my truck. But the only thing missing is you, and then you just kind of work backwards from that. So how do I, what's going to rhyme with you? I chose the really sophisticated word of do. Yeah, so, and that's one of my favorite lines. I got a sky full of stars with some wishing to do. So there it is. And the rest you kind of work on as you go. I like that beanie. I want that for for the Pete Braley Show. This isn't Pete Braley Show merch. You want me to just buy you a Carhartt beanie? You liked how you could see my other guitar? The one behind, the little one you can see, the little piece of it over here? My sticker bombed guitar, yeah. Yeah, my hat is not part of the merch. Yeah, I'm bummed about Instagram. But anyways, the next song. I was thinking about going in order of when I wrote them, and then I was like, no, I don't want to do that. And I also don't really remember which songs came before other songs. So I decided against that and just went with, I don't know, pretty random. I guess there was a little bit of in order to them. This is a song I don't play too much. This is a song I kind of just wrote for myself, to be honest. And it was 5 days before my birthday. You'll see why that's relevant in a second. And I think when birthdays come around, it's kind of a time to, review, recap, see what's going on. And so that's kind of what happened with this song. And so it's called Maybe I Will. And I think my favorite part about this song is the journey of the phrase "Maybe I Will" throughout the song. So I'll leave it at that. You guys can see what I mean. But yeah, this is Maybe I Will. And I'll tell you guys the announcement after the song. In 5 days I'll be turning 23, but no one asked if that was fine by me. I haven't had this problem much before, but now the clock seems too hard to ignore. 'Cause I'm fielding questions every day about what I'm doing. like all I'm doing is wasting time. And I get objections every day about what I'm chasing, and it'd be easy to prove them right. So maybe I'll just buy a house with a picket fence, when I don't think I could pay the rent to a run-down apartment. But what's the fun in being wise? So I'll just find a job and hate my boss. Yeah, happiness, just write it off, 'cause that's how you're supposed to live, at least in other people's eyes. So maybe I will, or maybe I won't. A life like that's just not for me, but sometimes what I want feels out of reach, out of reach. I try to blame it on what others tend to say, but most times it's my own head in the way, in the way. 'Cause I'm asking questions every day about where I'm aiming, as if I'm aiming too damn high. And I get objections every day about what I'm feeling. So before I lose my mind, maybe I'll just buy a house with a picket fence, when I don't think I can pay the rent to a run-down apartment. But what's the fun in being wise? So I'll just find a job and hate my boss. Yeah, happiness, just write it off, 'cause that's how you're supposed to live, at least in other people's eyes. So maybe I will, or maybe I won't. 'Cause who knows, maybe I'll never reach where I wanna go, and maybe I'll always live with my folks at home. 'Cause sometimes that's how it goes. But tell me how somebody's supposed to know what's behind the door if they leave it closed, if they leave it closed. So maybe I won't, 'cause who knows, maybe I'll just forget the house and the picket fence, yeah, and writing songs will pay the rent to a run-down apartment. But it'll feel like I'm living the life, yeah. Forget the job, forget the boss, yeah. 'Cause happiness is piling on, and that's how you're supposed to live if you're looking through my eyes. But maybe I won't, or maybe I will. Maybe I won't, or maybe I will. I think I played that like one other time on here. But yeah, I do enjoy that song. And that was one of those satisfying songs where it started out in a million different ways and nothing was working. And you just wanted to smash the guitar and call it quits. But you didn't. And what helped is halfway through writing that song, I went down to house sit in Virginia, and I was by myself in a, just taking care of 2 dogs. So what else are you gonna do with your time, Watch movies and write songs. And stain a deck. I had to stain a deck while I was there as well. And then they sold the house. So, useless work, you might think? Or did I add value to the house? And if so, where's my cut? Is what I'm trying to get at. Let's see. You guys are awesome in the chat. What's going on? Living for the night? That one's coming up. Personal experience or a general knowledge of life? Both, I would say. Both. And also a little fibbing every now and then. You write something that maybe hasn't happened to you, but like in some indirect way, maybe it has. I'll see if I can find an example of that. For instance, the only thing missing, a common theme throughout my songs is like hating bosses. I've never actually had a boss that I hate. I think it's just the general idea of it, people do. It's kind of just anti 9 to 5, really. I've been daydreaming, throwing my boss straight through the door 'cause my head's reeling. It's never happened. I hope none of my former bosses have ever watched this and they're like, damn, I thought he liked me. But yeah, we were cool, all of them. Sometimes you just write about throwing someone through a wall, you know what I'm saying? And maybe you don't mean it. Anyways, the next song is the subject of the announcement. I need to get a pick. It's just adding to the suspense. No, the announcement is, drum roll. That's why I need my sound effects. Actually, I don't know if I have a drum roll sound effect. But anyways, the announcement is, Remember, the song I'm about to play. I'm going to release it for real. For real. I know I've been talking for a while about releasing music. But finally, April 28th, Remember, fully produced by yours truly, will be coming out. It'll be released on wherever you get your music. You know, I was gonna make a joke about like vinyl cassette, but that's not happening yet. So that would have just been a lie. But no, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, iTunes, all the other random places that I filled out today that the song would be released on that I never heard of, but it's gonna be there. So Remember, the first song will be released, and you know, kind of a big stepping stone. Been wanting to do this for a while, and finally gonna do it. Trying to take off the perfectionist hat, and you know, plot twist: the boss he's been talking about is Pete. Maybe you said it, I didn't. But yes, so Remember will be the first song, and I think the production on it is really cool. Maybe in a live stream before it comes out. I'll give you a sneak peek. But I think the production's cool. You guys have only heard it in acoustic versions, and you're gonna hear another one tonight. But yeah, so this is gonna be the first original song released by me. April 28th, so mark your calendars. I'm gonna need you guys to stream it about 50,000 times each, okay? That'd be great. Until you're sick of it. Anywho. So this is Remember. This song was born out of kind of a writing slump. And when you try and get too complex and you can't do anything, you just make it really simple. So literally what I did is I sat here. I want to make sure I don't play it too fast. This is 2 chords. The heart and soul of the song is 2 chords. The pre-chorus changes slightly. So it's just this. And all of a sudden this came out. Wasn't 16, just something to remember. That was it. And then the goal was to figure out the rest. So yeah. And then another random piece that I had was, but nothing beats that time in late December when we're headed northbound trying to beat the weather. But I didn't know who was beating the weather. Here we were talking about real moments. I mean, I've lived in New England my whole life. There's been many times we've been trying to beat the weather. But this specific example of not knowing how the hell we're alive didn't really happen, but it can be related to in a bunch of ways. I hope I'm not spoiling anyone's visions. They were picturing me out there in my Ford Escape, Pete in the passenger seat just doing donuts in a parking lot. Pete head out the window screaming, you know. That didn't happen. But if that's how you want to remember it, by all means, keep doing it. Anyways, this is Remember. Wasn't 16, just something to remember. Always running around trying to prove that we were clever, but we were fooling anyone with any little thing that we tried. But nothing beats that time in late December when we're heading northbound trying to beat the weather. And still to this day I don't know how the hell we're alive. Stuff like that you always seem to holding on, 'cause the moment is here, the moment is gone. 'Cause time's always moving along, it's never stopping and we're never getting off. It's always moving in the same old direction. So you think by now we learn a lesson, 'cause time's always moving so fast, but we're never stopping to make any second last. And it's gonna keep on going for forever, so all we can do is stop and remember. Wasn't 18, just something to remember. Just pushing schoolwork aside and putting late nights in the center. Deep down we knew we weren't, but it felt like we were frozen in time. But nothing beats that time in late September when she was looking cold, so I went over with my sweater and we ignored the cliche and talked till the stars left the sky. Yeah, stuff like that sure always seem to get to holding on, 'cause the moment it's here is the moment it's gone. 'Cause time's always moving along, yeah. It's never stopping and we're never getting on. It's always moving in the same old direction. So you think by now we'd learn a lesson, 'cause time's always moving so fast, but never stopping to make any second last. And it's gonna keep on going for forever, so all we can do is stop and remember. And remember. Isn't mine now just something to remember? So let's just take it in and thank the Lord we're here together, 'cause we all know the moment's gone as soon as it arrives. 'Cause time's always moving along, yeah. It's never stopping and we're never getting on. It's always moving in the same old direction. So you think by now we learn a lesson, 'cause time's always moving so fast, but never stopping to make any second last. And it's gonna keep on going for forever, so all we can do is stop and remember. And remember. And remember. And remember. All we can do is stop and remember. April 28th, which is also my brother's birthday, so everyone make sure to wish him a happy birthday, but then get back to streaming the song. Okay. Grabbing my phone, it was annoying me. So yeah, very excited. Thank you guys. The song is very relatable. Yeah, that's where this. Once I had the 16, just something to remember, it became yet another song. Apparently, it's a habit. I guess I have an interesting relationship with time. I don't know. I spend a lot of my time thinking about time. It's kind of an important concept. Man-made, but real. Man-made, but not. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, yeah. One of my favorite parts of that song is... Was looking cold, swimming on... Right here. We ignored the cliche and talked till the stars left the sky. Solely because I'm making it my life's journey to think of as many different ways as I can to bring up nighttime. Because if you remember in the only thing missing, it's... how does it go? There's not a cloud in the sky, I got some wood for a fire, and a blanket just right for two of us. No guitar I can play until the moon falls away, but this alone ain't enough. Thanks. Anywho, next one. Thank you guys. Oh, I made it. I made the calendars. Very nice. Next song. Let me tune up here. I'm at the point where I gotta change the strings soon, because this bad Larry doesn't like staying in tune anymore. Which artist would be my choice to feature with? I don't really know. I mean, there's a million. I mean, like Ryan Hurd would be one of them. Big fan of Ryan Hurd. Drake White, maybe. Caitlin Smith. If you guys don't know Caitlin Smith, look it up. Look up her Supernova album. It's so good. I don't know how to play any Caitlin Smith songs at the moment. I got to learn some, but Caitlin Smith, one of my sleeper picks. Love me some Caitlin Smith, man. All right. Messing with Time. Another song about time. Move on from time, they say. We're getting sick of it. Or at least I am. I relate to the night skies that keep you grounded. I love nighttime. I think I've said that before. But nighttime and rain, man. I don't know. Not Rain Man. Never seen it, but nighttime and rain, man. I don't know. Messing with Time was just a fun one. I don't remember what part of the song happened. I just remember having this. And I just loved it so much, but I didn't know what to do with it for a long time. But then after a while, I had one of those moments where everything pieced together. The end of the chorus pieced together so beautifully that still one of my favorite moments. I can't explain it, but it feels like ages and I just can't take it. It ain't right, it's like you're messing with time. Everything just fell together perfectly. The second verse is I don't know, it's just one of the most fun things I've written. I love it. I don't know, just reminiscing on old times. Anyways, so here it is. You'll see what I'm talking about. Here's Messing with Time. Only took 3 seconds for me to fall for you. I've always wondered about heaven, but I got it when you walked in the room. Caught up and it was just the beginning, but there's one thing that keeps my head spinning. I don't get how you do what you do, but the clock works different with you. It's like you're messing with time, you got me going insane. Messing my heart like you're messing my brain. It don't add up the way you're making me feel. Last time I checked, time traveling with you. When I'm with you, time flies right by. When you're gone, no matter how hard I try, I can't explain it, but it feels like ages and I just can't take it. It ain't right, it's like you're messing with time. It's like you're messing with time. Don't think it's anything new, 'cause I remember we were both 17. Your mama lost her cool, 'cause you were always late when you were hanging with me. We were caught up in the moment, just living. She called up a man when she livid. I guess she really didn't know it was you, just doing the things that you do. You were always messing with time, you got me going insane. Messing my heart like you're messing my brain. Don't add up the way you're making me feel. Last time I checked, time traveling real. When I'm with you, time flies right by. When you're gone, no matter how hard I try, I can't explain it, but it feels like ages and I just can't take it. It ain't right, it's like you're messing with time. It's like you're messing with time, yeah. Hours turn to seconds, even skipping over minutes. I'm loving every moment, but you're blinking, you can miss it. It kinda feels like magic, but I don't know what to call it. But girl, you got me falling. Way you're messing with time, you got me going insane. Messing my heart like you're messing my brain. It don't add up the way you're making me feel. Last time I checked, time traveling real. But when I'm with you, time flies right by. When you're gone, no matter how hard I try, I can't explain it, but it feels like ages and I just can't take it. It ain't right, it's like you're messing with time. It's like you're messing with time. That was just a fun one. And it's just about, you know, when you're having fun, time flies right by. And that was literally all that song was about. when you're with good people having a good time flies right by. But when you're sitting in math class, you know, it freaking drags. What's good with that crap? That song also includes like the, I don't know, the lyric I don't hate, but like also am obsessed with it at the same time. Hours turning seconds, even skipping over minutes. It's like, you know, what does that even mean? But it just fits so perfectly. I always like the bridges that like squeeze as many words as possible into one very quick point of the song. So yeah, that was fun to write. Sarah's here. Wow, I'm getting texts from Justin about music video ideas. Wow, this is crazy. Did you guys hear the text tone, or is that just in my headphone? Because if so, I'm sorry. It's always so loud. MacBooks need to work on that, man. The freaking thing is ridiculous. Anyways. Yeah, if you guys have any requests, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna play most of the songs you guys have heard, so we'll see. I gotta get cracking. We're already halfway through the night, and I'm only 4 songs in. Anyways, I played this song last week. I gave it a little bit of an introduction, then I'll do it again, a little summarized version. This next song is a song I wrote. It's actually the first song I wrote for a songwriting class that I took. And so this was actually the first time I wrote in a very specific way, which was cool. I will be playing the sibling song. That's not called the sibling song, but thank you. I will be playing it for sure. So this was the first time I wrote strictly with writing all the music first, creating all the music production first, and then coming up with a melody after that, and then putting words, which was cool. It's a strategy. A lot of people use it, but that was from a songwriting class by Ryan Tedder that I took. So this was the first song of 3 that I wrote for that class, which is funny because the first and second song are 2 songs you guys know that I play a lot. The last song, I wasn't a huge fan of how it came out, so that one sits in a folder for me. Anyway, but yeah. So this is a song called Learn to Lie. Go ahead and try to hide it, but I can see it in your eyes. You can do your best to fight it, but we both know what's inside. I know what you're doing, 'cause I'm doing it too. But the only difference is someone's lying next to you. I wanna pick you up and get on driving, so we can see just what we're hiding. 'Cause with you I've never felt so high. But you're with him and I know you ain't fake. Telling you would just lead to hearts breaking, and I don't wanna be that guy. That's why I learned to lie. I forget just how good you look in those knockoff Ray-Ban shades, and I'll forget the fact that we could talk about nothing for days. You know what I'm thinking, 'cause you're thinking it too. I don't wanna split you up, so I guess now it's your move. I won't pick you up and get on driving, so we can see just what we're hiding. 'Cause with you I've never felt so high. But you're with him and I know you ain't faking. Telling you would just lead to hearts breaking, and I don't wanna be that guy. That's why I learned to lie. That's why I learned to lie. Ooh, I never met somebody quite like you. one broken heart's better than two. I wanna pick you up and get on driving, so we can see just what we're hiding. 'Cause with you I've never felt so high. But you're with him and I know you ain't faking, and telling you would just lead to hearts breaking. And I don't wanna be that guy. That's why I learned to lie. That's why I learned to lie. That's why I learned to lie. There it is. So yeah, that song started out with and then words poke their way through, so it ended up being go ahead, but I can see it in your eyes. You can do your best to fight it. And then you just fill in the blanks sometimes. I saw someone, I think it was Ryan Tedder actually, that said songwriting is like a puzzle. You just try and make a bunch of things work, and half the time, more than half the time, it doesn't. Fine, we need fine. You'll get fine. You'll always get fine. Logan is watching at volume on 100. He's late for mine. It's messing with me. It's messing with time. Ah, Justin. Oh my God. Who invited that kid? All right, moving on. Speaking of Justin, he will earn 50% of this next performance. He started off in accounting and then he switched majors, so he might not know that 50% of 0 is still 0. But there you go, from the accounting major himself. Anyways, this is Living for the Night. This is the oldest song on the set list tonight, I believe. I don't even know when Justin and I wrote this, but we wrote this in a PlayStation party while playing video games. What a story that is. I don't know what game we were playing, but apparently it got boring, and there's always a guitar at arm's reach in my room. Fun fact, we actually did that twice. We have 2 songs that we wrote in a PlayStation party. This is the Feather Necklace, yeah. I put it on my Christmas list. Nobody got it for me, so I bought it for myself. That's the story of the Feather Necklace. Anyways, Living for the Night was literally just our goal to write a, fun summer song, I guess. And I don't even know if, I guess it's fun. Fun summer song. I guess you could consider it that. But this was written solely based on memories of high school, just back when gas prices were cheaper, or we just didn't have anything else to spend money on, so you just spent it on gas, and you just drove everywhere for no reason. Hey, what are you doing tonight? Nothing. All right, let's go for a drive. And that's all you did, so that was the inspiration. That was my inspiration. I can't speak for Justin. I don't know what his inspiration. Maybe he can let us know. But yeah, so that's what this song is about. And there's a fully produced demo on YouTube of this song, but it was one of the first songs I've ever produced, so it's, to me it's kind of eh. But if you want to check it out, feel free. Don't know where we're going, we'll know when we get there. We don't know where we've been, and we don't really care. We got the cooler packed with whiskey and wine. When we know we're gearing up for one hell of a time. She's flipping on a coin to see which way to turn. We know we're getting lost, but we ain't got the gas to burn. I need to relearn the song again. Nights like these got an expiration date. Once we see the sunlight, we know it's too late. So we'll be living in the moment, living for the night. Nothing else matters when you're right by my side. We'll be moving slow, but time is moving fast. Let's do whatever it takes to make this moment last. The drink's so run dry, that rain could pour. The sun's gonna rise, but one thing's for sure: living in the moment, living for the night. Never felt so right. I keep shuffling the songs to keep her on her toes. She keeps up with everyone, there ain't a word she doesn't know. I never want this night to come to an end. We'll be here next week, but I can't wait until then. We'll be living in the moment, living for the night. Nothing else matters when you're right by my side. We'll be moving slow, but time is moving fast. Let's do whatever it takes to make this moment last. The drinks could run dry, that rain could pour. The sun's gonna rise, but one thing's for sure: living in the moment, living for the night. Never felt so right, no, it never felt so right, no, it never felt so right. I can see it in her eyes, and it never felt so right. Thank God that we're alive, just living for the night. It never felt so right. No, it never felt so right, no, it never felt so right. I can see it in her eyes, and it never felt so right. Thank God that we're alive, just living for the night. It never felt so right. Living in the moment, living for the night. Nothing else matters when you're right by my side. We'll be moving slow, but time is moving fast. Let's do whatever it takes to make this moment last. The drinks could run dry, that rain could pour. The sun's gonna rise, but one thing's for sure: we're living in the moment, living for the night. Never felt so right. No, never felt so right. Just living for the night. Never felt so right. What's been cool is like doing the live streams every week, and also playing Mikey B's every week has like super helped out my voice. If you go back to like early live streams of that song, it's actually, luckily I've gotten used to it at this point, but it's actually like there's one part. We'll be moving slow, but time is moving fast. Let's do whatever it takes to make this moment last. The drinks could run dry, that rain. It's like a very stretch of lyrics. It's like very hard to sing. It's all, I freaking wrote the song, but it's like really hard to like get through that. But now we're money with it. We've done it so many times. Yeah, so that's living for the night. Another, I don't know if anybody caught the more lyrics about time. Stop talking about time. I think you could probably relate most songs to in some way to time. Think about it. There's just something about driving, man, you know? I also think it's a thing about like high school, like you just get your license and stuff, so it's like freedom. Where are we going? And then you just end up going to like, I don't know, the town over. You're like, is this what it feels like to be alive? And then you grow up and you're like, oh wow, that's not that exciting. But back then it was. So back off. This next song, honestly, I like this. I'm a sucker for a sad song. I think I've said that a million times. I will be at Mikey B's this Saturday. Thank you for bringing that up. Abby's my PR person. Live at Mikey B's Saturday, 6 to 8 p.m. in New Bedford. Got a call 1 minute till the airtime. Did I miss the announcement? You did, Trish. I'm pregnant. Kidding. Need 2 to tango in that situation. Still only working with 1. Anyways, the announcement, Trish. I'm releasing the song Remember on April 28th. You're saying to yourself, why April 28th? Why does that sound? That's your other son's birthday, Mom. You should remember that. I'm releasing Remember everywhere. Everywhere you get your music, Trish. And I know you're a Spotify listener. It'll be there. Don't you worry. So I'm a sucker for a sad song. I don't know, just always have been. I think sad songs are just so freaking beautiful, man. So it's funny when you start writing songs for the first time and you're like, I'm gonna write a sad song. And you're like, I cried all night. And it just sounds like crap. I don't know, that was my attempt real quick to come up with something that sounded like crap. Anyways, so you write sad songs for a while and you're like, man, you like write it and you're like, that's a gem. You listen back and you're like, oh, it's not a gem. But this one, I don't know. I really like this one. I think it's a pretty calm feeling, you know. There's like the initial hurt of a breakup, and then there's the one a little bit down the road that doesn't get talked about as much. So that's what this song is about. So if anyone can relate, I'm sorry. Anyways, this is Slipping Out of Your Mind. And how this song started was the first verse was the first thing that got written. And it just broke my heart a little bit. And I was like, dang, I like it. And then the rest was built around it. It's also just a little music. I think it's the only, I'm pretty sure it's the only song I've ever written in 3/4 time, which is, I don't know if anyone cares about that, but I thought it was cool. I didn't realize it at the time. I just thought this was, just sounded different from anything I'd already written. It was just an interesting chord progression. So it was 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. And I didn't realize it until I started producing it, and I had it in 4/4 time, and I was like, something's wrong here. And that's because it wasn't in 4/4 time, it was in 3/4 time. Anyways, that might mean nothing to you, but I thought it was interesting. Anyways, this is Slipping Out of Your Mind. Most nights I lie awake with you on my mind, but that hasn't happened much these days. It sounds like a good thing, like I'm moving on, or at least that's what I've heard people say. But now I don't see your face when I'm dreaming, but I can't say it feels like I'm healing. They say breakups don't hurt forever, and it's true, but they say they get better with time. And for the most part they're right, but the one thing I find is the real pain you deal with inside is when they're slipping out of your mind. Slipping out of your mind. Most nights I'm driving home with you singing through my mind, but it's silent when the song gets to your line. and it tears me to pieces that I had to scroll through pictures just so I remember the color of your eyes. They say breakups don't hurt forever, and it's true, but they say they get better with time. For the most part they're right, but the one thing I find is the real pain you'll deal with inside is when you're slipping out of my mind, and you're slipping out of my mind. I kinda wanna call you and meet you somewhere, 'cause being over you just doesn't sound like me. But it's a day that I can't believe I'm seeing, but I can't say it feels like I'm healing. They say breakups don't hurt forever, and it's true, but they say they get better with time. And for the most part they're right, but the one thing I find is the real pain you'll deal with inside. Yeah, the real pain you'll deal with inside. Yeah, the real pain you'll deal with inside is when they're slipping out of your mind, and you're slipping out of my mind. You're slipping out of my mind. There it is. Oh, Trish had to go again. Bye, Trish. Stay safe. She's a paramedic, in case anybody's wondering. Important. That's what she is. Love me a sad. Amen, Abby. Amen. Sad songs make the world go round. That's at least how I feel. $5 to fold this laundry. There it is. Wow, I don't know if I'm going to get to all these songs, guys. Might have to skip some. This just means another Originals live stream at some point. Maybe like once a month. Once a month we do just Originals. Unless everybody hates this. How are we feeling? Because I can't keep a secret, I'm gonna show you guys a song that's like literally it's in the point now where it's so early in the process that I don't even know if it's crap yet. Normally we get a little bit farther before we determine whether or not it's crap. But I like some of the lyrics in it, so I'm gonna play it anyways. But it's not finished, so don't fall in love with any part of it, because it might change, who knows. The working title for the longest time was Coffee Pot, but it's not actually gonna be Coffee Pot, but you'll see why. This phrase literally was the only thing I had, and then the rest of the song got built around it. But I just love the way it sounded, and the random story that wasn't created yet, but is now created. So there's a song called, I think, The Little Things, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, so this is No One Fall in Love Too Much. But this is a brand new song. I woke woke up to the coffee pot pouring, but I couldn't figure out why. Turns out it's got an automatic timer. I guess you said it one night. Life's got a funny sense of humor, 'cause it'll get you out of the blue. Who knew? Just plugging that thing back in would lead my mind back to you. It's always the small things that cut you deep and hit you in the worst ways. It's always when you least expect. Polaroid of us lost in Austin, a bottle cap from the bar in Boston. It's always the little things that lead me back to you. I finally got myself out of the house to go and grab a drink with some friends. In that cold New England winter weather was working hard at keeping me in. Someone asked me where I got my jacket, and there it was right out of the blue. Who knew? Just throwing that on one night could lead my mind back to you. It's always the small things that cut you deep and hit you in the worst ways. It's always when you least expect. Ticket stuff from the first show we kissed, next to the pic that you caught when I missed. It's always the little things that lead me back to you. That lead me back to you. Shoebox full of letters you sent that I keep right under my bed. It got me good when I cleaned it out, but most days I've been doing just fine. It's just stuff like this can take a bit of time to figure out when you forget about all the small things that cut you deep and hit you in the worst ways. It's always when you least expect it. Polaroid of us lost in Austin, a bottle cap from the bar in Boston. It's always the little things that lead me back to you. That lead me back to you. That might have been the best that song has gone the entire time. I'm pretty amped up about that. Yeah, I'm so happy you said that. I freaking love the New England line. I had to tie in that verse is all about a jacket. You know, Jackie got as a gift. Why are you wearing a jacket? Because that cold New England winter weather. And that phrase is just so rhythmic and beautiful. You know what I'm saying? That cold New England winter weather was working hard, keeping me in. Love it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We'll see. We'll see if anything changes. I don't know. The last chorus is going to change slightly because I have an idea, just hasn't worked out yet. So I just repeated the first chorus. But I love a song that like the chorus is slightly different each time. And so that's the goal. The third one's going to be a little bit different. And then there's going to be another little part at the end. So, but you don't get to hear that tonight. Sorry, because it's not done. All right, I'll play two more songs. We're running a little late tonight, but I promised these two songs. So I'm going to play these songs and then call it a night. But thank you guys for being here, for being awesome, like always. So the cool part about the song is I don't think the lyrics exist in a written form because I've looked for them to have them here to read off of. But I can't find them. They exist in audio form, obviously. Like I have clips of this song. I have a demo of this song, but yeah, I don't have them written down anywhere. So this is all coming from the dome. So we'll see. I'm hoping I get it right. This is a song my family refers to as a sibling song, which is true, but its official name is called Under One Roof. And the other cool part about the song is I wrote it, I don't even know, like 3 years ago maybe. But I wanted to wait until I could sing it to Mi Familia while we were all in the same place. And I didn't get that chance for like 2.5 years. But I finally did, so now you all can hear it. I played this one, I think like once before, but maybe twice. But yeah, this is called Under One Roof. I guess I'm feeling homesick, but I'm sitting here at home. Sometimes being the youngest get you feeling all alone, 'cause they all moved out, started families of their own. I couldn't be more proud, but I'm homesick here at home. 'Cause I miss those days, I miss those nights when we were all young, getting into stupid fights over the dumbest things. But hey, that's just what siblings do. I wish all 6 of us around that table, wish back then I was more grateful. But time flies by and it ain't slowing down anytime soon. I just miss those days when we were under one roof. Under one roof. Like all those hot summer days, begging them to play catch. They always wanted to say no, but I bugged them to say yes. And all those stormy game nights when the power would go out, lanterns and candles were the only lights, but triple word scores all we cared about. Yeah, I miss those days, I miss those nights. We were all young, getting into stupid fights over the dumbest things. But hey, that's just what siblings do. I miss all 6 of us around that table. I wish back then I was more grateful. But time flies by and it ain't slowing down anytime soon. I just miss those days when we were under one roof. Under one roof. Under one roof. Making mom mad, playing ball in the house, always getting in trouble for being way too loud, and always fighting in the van for that middle seat. I wouldn't trade those days for anything. Gotta thank mom and dad for the way we were raised, 'cause without them we wouldn't have had those days. Now we only see each other once or twice a year, but I cherish those times when we sit right here and laugh about those days, about those nights when we were all young, getting into stupid fights over the dumbest things. And still to this day, it's what we do. I miss all 6 of us around this table, raising a glass, 'cause we're so grateful for the bonds we made and they ain't breaking anytime soon. 'Cause of all those days when we were under one roof. Under one roof. Under one roof. There it is. Definitely probably one of the most, if not the most favorite songs I've written. You know, that's me and my fam to a T. Every lyric. I messed up a couple, but hopefully no one realized. It basically just like versions of phrases that I slightly tweaked. I tweaked them in the wrong way, but I'm not crying, you are. That's the biggest compliment. I hope you're all crying. I'm kidding, I hope nobody's crying, but if their tears of joy, let them be shed. I hope you're all crying right now. If I made you cry, I did my job, so, you know. Get some tissues. Anywho, thank you guys. I really do appreciate that. If I could collab, oh yeah, I saw this before, I didn't answer. If I could collab with any non-country artist. That's a good question. That's a great question. There's a pop artist I like. His name's Vault Boy. Vault Boy? Yeah, Vault Boy. He just writes such awesome songs. He just wrote Way After Forever. Look it up. It'll make your heart feel something. It's so beautiful. But anyways, I found him on TikTok. I love him. His music is great. So he's a pop artist. Who else? I've been listening to 1975 a little bit lately. This is my thing. I love finding artists that I don't listen to all that often and then going down a rabbit hole, and I'm in that process with the 1975, which is cool, so maybe them. I'm trying to think of other artists here. Probably those for now. Yeah. There's another artist, Blue Eyes, I believe is what her name is. She writes really great music. It's more pop, but it definitely has like a country feel too sometimes. But yeah, those are the three answers that I mean the 1975 is known, but those are, I just got sleeper picks for days. When is Fine going to be released? Next. That is a promise. It'll be next after Remember. I didn't want Fine to be the first, you know? I wanted a little momentum with Remember and then Fine. I love Fine. Fine is my little baby. Anyways, so here's Fine. I like writing songs like The Only Thing Missing. It's fun. It's fun to write those songs. I don't know, just because who doesn't like it? But to me, there's just something about writing a sad song that's authentic. I think it's easy to write a sad song that seems a little corny is not the right word. I don't want to say corny, but just doesn't feel like it, you know, came from the person. Granted, it's up to you whether or not you feel this came from the person. But me personally, I feel like this is. Every word written here, I give my stamp of approval, and felt this at one point or the other, and so putting that into words with a little music behind it, I don't know. There's something really gratifying about that. So, and that's what I felt with this song. That's why I love it so much. This is Fine. Thank you guys. Awesome night. I love this. We'll be doing this again for sure. If you guys enjoyed it, let me know if you enjoyed it. But yeah, next week, no live stream actually, because I'll be going on a little vacation. But when I get back, actually, I don't know. I don't know if I'll be back for the next one. So no live stream next week. I'll keep you posted about the week after that. But Mikey B's Saturday. Be there if you're in the area. 6 to 8 p.m. Mikey B's in New Bedford. Anyways, this is my song called Fine. I don't think I need the words, but we'll get them just in case. I've been having one of those days for something like 2 years now. And I've been trying to just go through the motions, but the motions are something I just can't get down. It's kinda like a foggy haze, but I don't need much these days, except if a couple things come to mind. I wanna drink whiskey for all the right reasons, instead of drinking it, drown out the demons. Just a couple buddies on a Friday night in a rundown bar, instead of stuck in my mind. Open my eyes on a hot summer morning and jump out of bed instead of wishing it was pouring. But I know that healing always takes a bit of time. I'm just counting down the days until all I'm feeling is fine. I've been taking in a little sunlight to break through all the fog that's been clouding my head. And I've been spending every last penny on self-help books that tell me to just make my bed. And my therapist tells me just about every time, this ain't just a thing, you go and fix it tonight. And I know she's right, but I'm tired of waiting to drink whiskey for all the right reasons, instead of drinking and drowning out the demons. Just a couple buddies on a Friday night in a rundown bar, instead of stuck in my mind. I wanna open my eyes on a hot summer morning and jump out of bed instead of wishing it was pouring. But I know that healing always takes a bit of time. I'm just counting down the days until all I'm feeling is fine. Until all I'm feeling is fine. No, I'm not trying to numb any pain, I just don't wanna hear you feel the same, like that's some kind of cure that you've been told. I'm not looking to feel all ecstatic. A jump like that would take some sort of magic, so I'll just settle for the middle of the road. 'Cause all I want is to drink whiskey for all the right reasons, instead of drinking and drowning out the demons. Just a couple buddies on a Friday night in a rundown bar, instead of stuck in my mind. Open my eyes on a hot summer morning and jump out of bed instead of wishing it was pouring. But I know that healing always takes a bit of time. I'm just counting down the days until all I'm feeling is fine. Until all I'm feeling is fine. Until all I'm feeling is fine. Till all I'm feeling is fine. Yeah. Thank you guys. I hope you all have a great night, have a great week, have a great couple weeks, because I will not be here next Wednesday, don't forget. You're more than welcome to still come to YouTube. I just won't be here. But luckily the YouTube, it's kind of revolutionary. It's kind of new, kind of unheard of, but you should be able to find some other stuff to watch. But I really do appreciate it, guys. This was a lot of fun. We'll definitely be doing this again, maybe once a month. Let me know if you want it once a month, all originals. But my song, Remember, April 28th, don't forget. I'm excited for you guys to hear it. One more time and then we're out of here. I wanna drink whiskey for all the right reasons, instead of drinking and drowning out the demons. Just a bunch of buddies on a Friday night, run down bar instead of stuck in my mind. I wanna open my eyes on a hot summer morning and jump out of bed instead of wishing it was pouring. But I know that healing always takes a bit of time. I'm just counting down the days until all I'm feeling is fine. till all I'm feeling is fine.
Thank you, guys. Have a great night. Peace.